Hey guys, I want to do a quick video today on these German military surplus G3 mags. These are made for a 20 round G3 mag, which is a it's a rifle made by HK 308. Not really something we kind of use over here in America much, but these military surplus, they're made in the 80s. They're kind of a rubberized PVC, very thick, kind of soft rubber. Reminds me of like a big heavy PVC raincoat. To be honest, they're very flexible and bendy and a little bit rigid too, so they're kind of neat. And the cool thing about these is you can get these for like a couple of bucks. I mean, eBay, cheaper than dirt, all these places are selling them for like $3 a piece. And there's some places that sell deals on them where you can get them for like big groups of like 5 and 10 or even more for pretty cheap. And they're kind of a neat thing because number one, they are made of that unusual kind of rubber material. Here in the States, everything is polyester or nylon, and everything's kind of molly. And we don't always have money for all that molly gear. I know I certainly don't, and a lot of the viewers here don't. So I want to kind of show you a neat option that you can pick up for a couple of bucks, which is this. And with a little innovation, they can actually become quite a useful item for your gear. Now, first of all, I bought these kind of on a whim and a prayer that they would fit something I owned, and the only thing I can get to fit them are my SIG P250 magazines. I can fit 2 in each pouch, so I can fit 4 per pouch. And the only problem I have is they do ride a little bit low. They don't come right up to the top. Of course, they come to here. So the idea was, after watching a couple other videos and doing some research on these, a lot of people are just taking an X-Acto knife and cutting the top off and using them as an open, basically an open top mag holder. So I think what I'm going to do, because these things are so cheap and they're abundant, they're not really collectible, is pop the tops off these and turn them into open top pistol mag holders. And then my other idea is I may actually cut one of them down half-sized and use it to hold my 10-round Saiga mags. And I know, why would you want a 10-round mag? Well, it's the law here in New York. We got to deal with it until we get to the Supreme Court. So I kind of thought these might be a good way, and I'm going to do some fitting and see if it's plausible. But any of your larger style mags could fit in here, and by kind of cutting them short, you can kind of cut them to width and use them as an open top holder. So I'm going to experiment with it a little bit, see how it turns out. It may work, it may not, but these are kind of a cool thing because it is literally just plastic. You can kind of cut them and mold them to fit whatever it is you need. These are something you can kind of hit with a heat gun and change the shape a little bit if you need to. So there's a lot you can do with these that are surprisingly easy. So I just thought they were cool and had to share them for that purpose. They've got the little kind of nipple bottom that holds the straps to keep it closed. It's got drain holes, so if you do get them wet, they drain. The belt loops are a little lacking because they too are plastic, but you have 2 different directions of loop, so if you want to lash it onto gear, you can lash it on in different directions. But overall, these are not a bad little find for, like I said, $3 these are. They're pretty much nothing. And if you want to buy a dozen of these and spend $30 and just kind of messing around trying to get these to fit your various rifles, you're not losing much. Especially a lot of the 308s that take a straight magazine like that. I'm sure you can get a lot of things to fit these and make some minor adjustments. So I just had to point them out because you don't see a lot about them. They're not in a lot of videos, and there's not a ton about them on the forums. So just wanted to share. Like I said, guys, you can get them on eBay, cheaper than dirt. I think Sportsman Guide has them. Pretty much everyone has them. Do a search. German military surplus G3 magazine pouch. You'll run into them. They're pretty common, pretty abundant, and pretty cheap.